Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back in here with another one. You feel me? Studio Talks episode number 8. Yes, sir. We here, man. Consistency. 8, wait. Business and bonds, man. We're gonna get right into it. Business and bonds. You feel me? Um, Yeah, man. So we got my boy Frank Mello in the building. You feel me, man? Frank Mello on the motherfucking beat.
You know.
We got my boy Ashton Martin. You feel me?
Yo.
Too gone, man. Too gone, man. Live and in person. We got my boy Wes. Fresh out to DC. Yes, sir, man. Shout out them boys up there, man.
Yes, sir.
Shit. And of course, my boy Smoke 5 Beach.
Yo, what's happening? What's
Cool
happening?
coach. Of course, you know, everybody know you rocking with your boy RD, aka RD the producer.
Of course.
Business and bonds, man. First, how was business? How was business, man? How's business been? You feel me?
These last 4 days, business been great. Business been great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that.
I mean, it's the first. I just paid. I mean, it's not the first, but it's a new month.
yeah.
Rent paid.
Yeah.
Business is good.
Oh,
Business
that's
is
always a
good.
blessing. You can't never complain about that.
Business
You
is
feel
good.
me? Bills get paid. Hey, business is great.
I don't got nothing to complain about.
Yes, sir. What about y'all, man? How business been, man? Business booming.
Business
Been a
straight.
tough time, man. You seen the stocks? The stocks been going crazy. Taking a hit.
Business
Talking
straight.
about off the top rope.
Yeah, man. Not crazy in a good way either.
Business straight.
Unless you're doing them puts. Yeah, facts.
Stocks.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. You got the cool Smoke 5 apparel, man. You feel me, man?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I actually,
man.
you feel me? It's crazy because I came with one of them things today. You feel me? I was
Got the
blessed
black.
to, have one of these things. So
No, we ain't playing this shit. No.
Hey, I'm wearing my shirt today. I'm wearing mine.
I'm gonna wear the baby blue. You wear the black.
right,
Nah, that's
definitely
real.
playing that.
Definitely salute the bite down way.
We bite down, man. But yeah, man, business and bonds, man. So this music industry, man. Tally. Bro, it's crazy because people always trying to convince me to leave Tally, and I'm just like, I see something in Tally. You feel me? I see a lot of potential. I see, a lot of that has been proven and it's done turned to growth. You feel me? And it's just like, how y'all feel about Tally? Like, y'all feel like you should leave Tally, or
No, I'm gonna let Mello go first on that one.
Oh, you gonna throw it?
Yeah, I'm
All right.
I'ma follow up, though. I'ma follow
From my point as a producer, I left Tally. I stayed in the A for 3 years, doing music. Had made bank in the A. Then I got in a position where, like they say talent get you in the building, relationships get you in the room.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
That's what it is.
I built a lot of relationships, not even showing my talent.
Yeah.
So I'm in the room, I'm hearing what's being needed, being done. So then I got in a position where they was like, hey, this is what we're doing, this is what we're looking for. So of course, I had to move back here, move back home, because the light is in Tally. It was in Tally, Quincy, Havana, or basically Florida, but right now those are the three main parts
Yeah.
they're at. All the because the last couple artists that got signed was from Tally.
Yeah.
And Quincy, they got Bobby, Boston, Tyler, Wiz. You got Trigger, 400K from Monticello though. But yeah, Hurricane. He's from Havana.
Shout out Havana.
Like those is like, so this is what the talent is. So they trying to, the light, to be honest, the light is still here. I mean, it's still in Atlanta, but it's the big light is here.
You don't think Tampa got no shine down
No, I'm just. I mean, in general, Florida in
Central?
general.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Florida in general.
Facts.
Because a lot of artists that's coming up now is from Florida.
Yeah.
Just Florida, period. So,
Florida buzzing right now.
and as a producer, we make the sound. Like we can, like don't get me wrong, we can make what you want, but you don't want to. Like let's say I do a beat for Aston, and we done connected and we made a wave. That's our wave. So now everybody is trying to drift to his lane.
Yeah.
So now we gotta make more beats. I gotta make more beats like I made for Aston. That's I want you what you did, this. You look at it. If you look at it, we make the sound.
Yeah, facts.
Sure.
Now it's on the artist if they wanna, boom, I'm gonna step out of my lane, get in this lane now.
Mm-hmm.
With these, I'm still like you still do what you do. Don't get me wrong, but now you're doing this type of beats.
Yeah.
Now that's gonna catch on. Like we use Wayne for example. Wayne do the trap, then he get on the street, then he get on the country.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like you can't predict. So if Aston is in this lane, now everybody trying to jump in his lane, so now he jump in a whole other lane.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm still doing me, but I'm in this lane, this type of beats.
Yeah.
You wanna be different from everybody.
Are you saying you as a producer is doing that?
As a producer, that's what we have to do.
Okay.
Now as an artist, you wanna be different. You wanna stand out from the next artist. But you at the end of the day, when you get a deal, you gotta understand who's in your lane.
Yeah.
So like you get a deal with Epic and Aston's he's with Universal. You're in this lane, he's in this lane, but now you gotta remember like who else is signed and who's in your lane. That's your competition.
Yeah.
You wanna outdo that artist.
So you think that people like artists or producers, you think they leave the city just to like try to find a new lane, or you think it's like they trying to get their lane and take it beyond that city, like both of y'all type shit?
You don't have to leave the city,
Yeah.
but as they say, you got to realize what you do. You can leave your city, go to another city and put your music out, and you'll really know if people fucking with you or not.
Yeah. And I feel like the biggest part of that is target audience, because it's like, let's say you make a certain type of music, your target audience may not be where you from. You know what I'm saying? That might not be the lane. Your target audience might be Canada, so that might be who you need to start targeting. You know what I'm saying? So I think when it comes to marketing the artist, that's one of the biggest things people miss. It's like everybody real deal do got their own lane. And I think the artists that are successful, they find out like, okay, this is my target audience. All right, why y'all rock with this music? Okay, cool. That's what y'all like. Let me keep feeding y'all. Building that core, and then from there, you know what I'm saying, you step out into these other lanes, start doing other stuff, start building, you know what I'm saying? But if you got your core audience, you never gonna fall off. That's why you have artists in the game that's like 10, 20 years plus, and they can drop an album whenever they want. Because no matter what, whether they popular or not, that core audience
That core artist.
they gonna rock. They buying the tickets, they buying the merch, no matter what.
The people that's been there with you from day one, when you drop something, they the first ones to jump on it.
Yeah, certain niggas in your city gonna fuck with you, but
Yeah.
the niggas outside of your city may fuck with you even harder.
Yeah. So I think circling back, first of all, to Tally, I can't really speak on it because I'm not from Tally Tech. I'm from Mariana. But we right there. And I can definitely say the 850 as a whole kind of has a spotlight on it right now. So as an artist coming up and you from the 850, I feel like it really just depends on what works for you. If you feel like you need to leave or not. If you feel like you don't have the proper resources for the type of music you make, then you might need to step out. Or what you're doing at the time period. Because where I'm from, it ain't really that many resources like it. You know what I'm saying? So it would take me to go to a Tally. It would take me to go to a Panama City. It would take me to go to a Pensacola to even get resources. You know what I'm saying? When I grew up here. So for me, it made more sense for me to move to Atlanta because it was like, well, shoot, I'm not really getting resources where I'm from anyways, so I gotta go somewhere to bring it back anyway. Because the ultimate goal, we all know, like even if your city don't got the resources, you want to bring it back eventually.
Facts,
You know what I'm saying? So I would just say, based off that, it really depends on what you're doing and what your goal is. If you have to leave the city or not. You know what I'm saying? But
That makes sense. I pretty much agree. You know, it come down to, each individual situation as far as like staying or going. But like you said, if you got the resources, hey man, or wherever you at, if that's where the resources. And like for me, Tallahassee, I got a lot of resources that I can use. I still got a lot of resources back at home as well too. So like I try to stay connected too. But why leave this? Just let this go to the bay when it's like, hey man, you got some motion down here too.
Yeah.
It's funny because not being from here, the first thing I had to do was build relationships, bro. Like, and it's funny because we was talking to the videographers, we was asking them, like, do y'all show favoritism, and all that good stuff and whatnot. So it's like, I gotta ask y'all, do y'all feel like there's favoritism, or, nepotism, some people may call it? Do y'all experience that? You feel me? That's something that y'all experience? Because I feel like I experienced that a lot.
Yeah.
Especially down here. Like, well, I could say at the crib, it was kind of like that too. But it's amplified down here for some reason.
Yeah.
It's definitely amplified. Like,
When you say the crib, where you originally from?
I'm on Nebraska.
Okay, gotcha. Okay,
Feel me?
gotcha.
So, shout out to crib, man. 402, man.
Shout out.
Nebraska.
North side.
Nebraska. But basically, what you saying, I can say that I can relate, because nobody was really getting beats from me until they started seeing people from out of different states buying beats, shooting videos to the beats. Because I ain't gonna lie, before I got to where I am now, I gave beats away just to get my name out there, and they didn't want to rap over me. So
They played.
those same beats I tried to give away. People from different states bought them, shot videos to them. Now people here is like, oh bro, I need to get a beat from you, this and that. I'm like, I gave you a beat for the free 99, and now that you hear like the same beat, you're like, oh I don't like it, it's this.
Yeah.
But that same beat, somebody else bought it, did a song to it, made a hit from it. Still on YouTube to this day. Now it's like, oh, I need to get a beat from you.
Nah, ain't no way.
So from then to now, it's like the people I work with now, if one of those artists reposts me right now, I guarantee you I'll get another 10 to 20 new followers. And out of those 10 to 20, I probably get 5 to 10 new inbox DMs. Oh, I'm trying to shop, this, that. And then that's where the real come in, if you're really serious about your business.
Oh, you just brought something to my attention because, like you said, you be giving beats away for free. Nobody rap on them, do nothing with them. Then, you shop them online. So, my thing is, what is it gonna take, right? What is it gonna take? So, a lot of times, I feel like these up and coming artists, more specifically, don't know how to even approach the situation. You feel me? It's like, bro.
All right.
Sometimes it be just blatant disrespect the approach some of these guys.
I'm gonna do it like I'm gonna say my part, and I'm gonna let Ashton chime in, because by me being the producer and him being the artist, he can tell you. So from the producer standpoint, these up and coming artists, they don't understand the business part of it. They feel like they can just go to YouTube and everything is fine. I'm gonna take the
Wait, say that again.
Run it back.
They don't understand the business part. They feel like they can just go to YouTube, hear a beat on YouTube, download a beat from YouTube, and make a hit.
So please explain to the people what happens when you go to YouTube and you get a YouTube beat, and let's say it has some success. Like, let them know what they can actually expect.
So boom. I'm gonna tell you this. If you get a beat from YouTube, that's why people think, oh, I be talking about, oh, don't get beats from YouTube. It's not even that. I'm not even trying to tell you to shot with me. It don't matter. It's just, if you get a beat from YouTube, reach out to the producer. Mm-hmm. Whoever the producer is on the beat you get from YouTube, reach out to him. I don't care if you lease the beat. Now you got paperwork. Because if that you download the song, you make a hit from that song, now you're trying to get a deal. Label coming at you, oh, did you do this, that, and the third for the beat? If you be like, oh, I just downloaded it from YouTube. Now, two things are finna happen. You finna either get sued, or the label gonna look at you and tell you to redo the song. So now you gotta find somebody to make the beat close to that beat or similar to that beat with that same vibe, and it ain't gonna sound the same. I'm just being
It never do. It never do.
So artists need to build relationships with the producer. Like if you know a producer or you don't know a producer, reach out to them. Be like, hey, this is what I'm trying to do. This is you just explain it to them. Most producers will work with you. Like I'm one of the ones like, yeah, I can charge you this amount, but if you're serious about your business, I'll come down to your level and just work with you. Because it's predict. Because in the end of the day, I done build a name up. So you got to beat for me. These people know me. So you're here. So now my people and your people finna hear what you got, and we're gonna meet you in the middle. And like Aston, I worked with Aston before. I could have charged him this, but I like what he do. He's different. He ain't in the box. He ain't just, oh, everybody sound like Aston sound like everybody else. He's different.
That's your discretion.
So when he came at me by the beat, I'm finna work with you. I'm not finna hit you with what I like. Like, yeah, I got a price list. That don't mean I'm gonna charge you that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna charge it. I just can't just let you know I have a price list. But just reach out and be about your business, and I'm gonna look out. Because we gonna make great music at the end of the day.
Exactly.
That's where I'm at.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, bouncing off of that, that's really what it's about. It's relationships. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. As an artist, I've been in those shoes too. I was young in the game, trying to figure stuff out, rapping off YouTube beats. Cause I came in at the tail end of the mixtape era, where niggas was jacking beats. Niggas was, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I came off of. So I'm just getting YouTube beats, and then when the business started getting actual business, it's like, oh shoot, I don't got the rights to none of these joints. So now I gotta figure it out. Like I really gotta figure it out. And so it was like two options at that point. It's like either you're gonna have to learn how to make beats, or you're gonna have to start linking up with a producer and start building an actual relationship. Because the way I looked at it, I was like, okay, I seen the industry. The most people that are successful, they have. You see the artist, but it's usually a producer that blows up with the artist as well. And that's not for no reason, bro. It's not for no reason. The sound comes from that producer and that artist. It's always that collab. You can look at all the legends, Dre, Snoop, the list goes on. You know what I'm saying? There's an artist and there's a producer. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I need to start doing that approach and start actually reaching out to producers. So even like when you say, even when I got a YouTube beat, I would reach out to the producer. Sometimes I couldn't get in touch, but you know what I'm saying? If I do, at least I'm building that relationship. And they can, if the song don't go nowhere, at least they hear it and they know the talent and they like, okay, cool. They would spin back and be like, you know what? I'm gonna show you some love. Even if I know you ain't got it right now, but look, let's work something out and we can go from there. You never know, bro. And you got people that'll really work with you. Cause at the end of the day, we all chasing the same goal. So it's like, if you are talented and you doing something different, why would a producer not want to work with you? It doesn't make sense for them and they brand at the end of the day too. Right. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's I would say if you are an artist and that's where you at and you ripping off of YouTube beats, if you want to if you're doing that like for just a hobby, it's cool. Do your thing. But if you want to take your business and your brand serious, I would definitely say at least start connecting with the producers on the channel that you're working with. Like, everything that Melo said, those are facts, bro. Like, that's facts.
So, it brings me to my next point, right? I work with a lot of friends, right? Homeboys, bros, whatever you want to call them. Do y'all work as far as, okay, so like you as an artist, right? Mm-hmm. Do you mix your business with, you know, your family and your personal and whatnot, or your personal friends and whatnot, personal relationships? Because for me, it's like, all right, I have had some success working with family and friends, more so friends. I can't say I had much success like working with family, as far as like business wise, like most of my like I said, I'm down here in Florida. You feel me? So it's like one of the reasons why I left, you know, Omaha is because I wanted to, you know, find an environment where it's like people were interested in the business. You feel me? And at the time, it was like. That was it was super scarce. And even now, they tell me like, oh yeah, ain't nothing really going on up here. Nah, I disagree. I feel like it's a lot of stuff going on. Like Omaha, I feel like it's just like Tally in a sense where it's one of those hub cities where there's a lot of potential and growth happening right now. But I find personally that I've had more success working with strangers and building a relationship, some of them all the way up to, you know, levels of family or you know, bros and whatnot, versus working with the people I grew up with. Now, recently, I will say, I've had some success come together with some of the guys I grew up with and working on some things, but it's tough. It's tough working with people that you know you close with, you feel me? Yeah. How y'all feel? Well, I'll say this too. I feel like it's tough because it's so many factors outside of the business that are now variables, right? You got, you know some of the dirt I did. I know some dirt you did. We might hold that against each other. You know, you might get mad at me one day or something like that, and now it's like, okay, well, you know, I feel like I ain't got to do this because of this. Or, I'm trying to tell you, you might just think like, oh, you gonna understand. I just, you know, you my dog, man. I want to be, you know, I just need a break, you feel me? Or, hey, I can get a discount, you feel me? Like, hey, I'm gonna come and just do whatever, you feel me? So it's just like, but at the same time, I do feel like there's a certain level of like leniency that comes, you know, with the relationships, of course. But it's like, of course. For me personally, like I don't put no expectations on my dog when it comes to their businesses. Like I'm looking at that, hey, that's their business. You feel me? I really want to see it thrive. I'm gonna support it, respect it, etc. Right? So it's like, how y'all? What's y'all experience with that? Y'all working with, you know, friends and family as a manager or something, even as like an accountant or something like that? Would you be cool working with one of your dogs or your family or something like that? Or even you coach, like,
I'm about to say shit. Some people know how to play their role. Some people can't, dog. I'm gonna and look here, man. If you can't play your role with me, your ass gonna get left. Type shit, like respectfully, you know what I'm saying. We can still hang out. You can still walk. You can still skate. You know what I'm saying. All that shit. I don't want to chicken. I don't want to skate with it. Like we can still hang out. You know what I'm saying. Watch football, all that shit. But when it comes to that, nah, bro.
Exactly.
Nah.
You hit him with the big boy, you know what I'm saying, on ATL. You know this is grown man business, right? You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a separate, like, I learned this the hard way. You got to have a separation. Like, if we grew up together, you my dog, that's cool. You my dog, you my fam. But when it comes to this right here, I take this serious. This is business. Because folks will get comfortable with you. You know what I'm saying? They'll get real comfortable. You my dog, you know, I already know you're gonna do this for free. Right. You gonna do this for free. You gonna do this for free. And eventually you're gonna be like, whew, there's been a lot of freeze, my boy. There's been a lot of freeze. Like we gotta really talk some business, and it's like you said, everybody don't know how to play their position. You know what I'm saying? You can't have a whole bunch of chiefs. You know what I'm saying? Can't. How you gonna have an army with a whole bunch of chiefs? We gotta have some medic. We gotta have some soldiers. We gotta have the people that's holding the fort down. Like we need the whole team. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, when it comes to business, if I don't have a role for you, what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm saying? I don't even have a role for you. How are we gonna connect? Like, if we're gonna do each other a disservice by even trying to do this. I don't want to waste your time. Let's not waste my time. And I don't want to mess up our relationship too. That'd be another. That's why one of the biggest things I don't work with, if I don't work with people that I grew up with, is because we got a real relationship and I don't see us doing any business together, and I don't want to mess up the relationship. You really my dog. Like I would hate for business to get in between this, but I also, cause you my dog, I know how you is too. Cause you my dog, I know how you is. So it's like, let's just keep it at that. Like,
at the same time, you got some, like in my situation, even going back before, if I go back to then to now, I've worked with family and friends, but they want to get it free from me, but they want to charge me to work with them.
That's crazy.
Like coming up, like I said, making beats, and my cousin had a studio. I had to pay my own cousin to get in the studio, but he wanted beats for me. Really know who I'm talking about. So it's just, so I got to the point where, okay, boom, I'm gonna just invest in getting my own studio. I learned how to record off Making Waves, say that, and learn how to record from there. So now I ain't gotta go to him.
Yeah.
But when he want to come to me, he want to record me for free. He want me to record for free.
That's crazy.
But I had to pay him. So moving forward to this day, now I'm in a better position. You got guys that I know that know me. They build up a friendship and whatnot. And if I come at you with a price, you think because we homeboys, I'm supposed to give you a deal.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now I can give you this if I feel like I want to give you a deal, but it just like I say, at the end of the day, it's a business. Like we're not kids no more. We're not. We got families. We got kids. We got bills. We got whatever.
Yeah.
So you gotta understand, like, okay, boom, I'm in a position where I need to get paid for my work.
I'm gonna tell you.
So
Facts.
I know what I can do. I can sit here and sell you a beat for $100, but I could turn around and sell a beat to such and such for 10 bands or band.
Yeah.
So me looking at you like, okay, you want a beat from me, and I be like, okay, give me 300. Now you trying to negotiate with me, like, oh, let me pay you 200 for the beat. Versus I can go to this person and be like, hey, I want 5 bands for the beat, and they just pay me. So you think I'm gonna go with you or go with this person? But I'm trying to help you out and charge you way less than I'm gonna charge them.
Yeah.
But they feel like, oh, you my dog, you gonna give me a better price. It's like example, like the discrete pharmaceutical reps. If they do
Well,
what
look
they
here.
they do it they do what
Look
they
here, boy.
they do what they do. That's their
But-
ticket. You gonna pay that ticket because that's what you want.
Exactly.
Facts.
Come on.
So in the sense, I'm a producer. You want what I got, just pay what I want. You ain't finna go to your medical man and be like, oh bro, I ain't got it. Let me give you this for that. They ain't gonna give it to you, so why should I?
How do you spot fake love? You feel me? Yes, men. Users. How you spotting all this? You feel me? In your network, your circle, anything, people you working with. How do you peep that, and what are some like tips like that y'all would suggest for people that's dealing with that, or a way to kind of deal with that?
Just come at me. Be a honey. Be a honey with it. Just be honest. You be honest with me, I'll be honest with you.
How you know they ain't being honest?
Instagram gonna tell it all. Your social media gonna
That's
tell it
crazy.
all.
But I ain't gonna lie, that's truth, but not for a lot of people. Well, I ain't gonna say all people type.
Right,
shit.
right.
Yeah.
Because some people use social, like say, if I don't know you at all, but I look at your social media, you got all this money, you doing this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, okay, you about your business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they come to find out you ain't even got that. That's what you had.
The internet shit, boy.
I mean, you can be anybody on social
That
media.
shit. That's
Tough.
another world.
Tough. I say mine, like, I mean, honestly, God, bro. That's the only thing, because in reality, it's real tough to kind of like work on what you're working on, and then watch your back, watch your side. I say it's God, and it's the people that really care about me that's around me, because honestly, somebody around me gonna spot you out before I even have to say a word.
Real.
They gonna pull
Real.
me to the side like, hey,
Have
buddy right there.
Have you a good circle. Have you a good,
Buddy right there.
that's key.
That ain't it. Like,
Good
so
circle.
it's people like that wise counsel, those people that you trust around you, and you know they got them antennas, it be like, trust what they say. You know what I'm saying? When they tell you, like, buddy right there, like, Listen to them. And that don't mean like we can't have no dealings. It's just how I deal with you. That's what I learned.
Facts.
And that's business.
Facts.
That's what people don't understand.
You
That's
eat.
when you get your feelings out and you do business. Cause it's like, okay, boom. I know you not genuine, but cool. This is business. I'm gonna keep it business.
Right,
And you
right.
and you can't have both. You can have people that's business and genuine, and you know how to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you real, you authentic. So I can approach you on that level, and we can do business together. And that's the perfect chemistry. But most 80% of the industry, that's not it. 80% is gonna be business. So it's like you
Facts.
better understand that off the rip, and do not get feelings confused with business, because you're gonna be
Yes.
hurt.
Right. Right.
Speaking on
Facts.
that, like I've seen, like boom, Southside say, like I said, Southside's charge between 100, 150K for a beat
Lord have mercy.
off top.
Southside.
But he said that he can go like let's say you Future, I'm Southside. I come to you and be like, boom, I give you a beat for a verse.
Oh yeah.
You
yeah,
swap,
yeah,
you swap.
yeah.
Man, you
Equal value.
now if you can't help me in a situation, don't try to come at me with, oh, look out for me, throw it to me, and I pay you later. Like if I'm trying to look out for you, look out for me. Don't give me no, oh, let me get it now and I'm gonna do this, that, and the third,
Don't look out for me later.
and pay you later and never pay me. Now we got a problem. Now I'm gonna look at you different. That friendship we had or that level is finna go here. So now I'm finna deal I'm gonna deal with you, but I'm gonna need paper first. Cause now you messing up what I got going on and what I gotta get done. Cause I might be like, I'm gonna say you were like, I might be like, you might call me in a good mood, like boom, give me 200. Cause I'm gonna take that 200, take my kids somewhere. Cause that's what I had planned. I'm gonna just give me that. I'm gonna take them. We finna do this. Versus, well, I know I got this bill coming up. So yeah, if you want it, just give me this. But if I gotta wait till the end of the month or you don't pay me at all, now we got a problem. Cause now I'm late on something, or I told my kids I'm gonna do this for them and can't do that. Cause you ain't paid me.
Come on.
So I say, business is business. So you got, if you gonna be my friend, be my friend. But if you feel like you finna try to get over on me, I'm gonna pick up on it. I'm gonna look at you, I'm gonna pick up on it. I ain't gonna say nothing, I'm gonna just show you.
This shit be crazy because it's like shit when you trying to spot like fake love and shit. It's like you just feel the energy, dog. Like some shit don't feel right.
You got
dog.
people that use your name.
That's it.
And then it's like when you see a pattern of shit too, like just reoccurring and shit. It's
That
like
shit right there, what you just said.
You got people that use your name.
yeah,
Like you say, okay, boom, Benji big in the street. He doing this, that, and third. I'm gonna get him on a song, cause they gonna listen to my song, cause he on the song.
Yeah.
It's gonna do numbers, cause he on the song. Like my situation, I'm a producer. They know who I work with. They know, oh, I get a beat from Mello.
Yeah.
This, that,
Crazy.
and third for this to my beat. These labels watch his stuff, so if I tag them in what I do, I know they gonna come to my page. Look,
Man, I ain't never think about that. Yeah.
that's all. You good? Okay, boom. Like the people I work with. Let me say that. Like I work with this A&R. He with Rock Nation. Let me say his name. You go to his page right now. He got like 800 followers. But he with Rock Nation.
Yeah.
He done plugged me in with so many people. Like I'm in the mix.
Yeah.
A person go to my page and like, oh, he got 1,000 followers. You don't know who in my stories.
All right.
Like they say Essen got 300 followers. But he done work with this, that, and the third. He got like 15, 20 blue checks in his story.
Yeah.
Consistently. That don't matter. I seen Tyler the Creator made a post talking about don't worry about the followers because you don't know who looking.
Facts.
Tyler signed a dude.
Artists.
Tyler signed a dude from YouTube off of one song. The song had like 30 views. And Tyler said, this song hot. And he signed it.
Come on.
He went to this man YouTube, found him, pulled up on him, and signed it. Now he's here. Because Tyler seen the potential. Because he had 30 views and he liked the song.
Yeah.
So don't sit on music. As a artist or a producer, don't sit on music. If you got it, pull it out. Now, if you got a summer hit, like they say it's winter, but you dropped a summer hit,
Yeah.
sit on it. Then like they say, 2 months before summer, hit it with a teaser. So around about summertime, you drop it, boom, it's gonna do what it's supposed to do. Because you don't know who's watching, you don't know who's looking. These artists, these big artists that you think don't pay attention, you be like, you look at your story, you're like, who is this person right here? They send people from real pages, or they'll have a fake, they have a dummy page, so they can look at your stuff.
Yeah.
So whatever you do, don't just sit on it, go and put it out. Unless you feel like this ain't the time to put it, I'm gonna put it out this time. That's the only time you sit on the song.
Man, we gonna take a quick little break real quick, man. You feel me? We gonna get back into this thing. You feel me? It's certain things that people want to hear about. You feel me? And so that's what we're trying to bring to the table right now. But getting back into this thing, you feel
Y'all
me?
doing it, ain't no trying.
I know.
You feel me?
Doing it.
Right.
Doing it.
We appreciate that.
bro. Real shit.
For real.
Getting back into this thing, right? So, artist and producer relationships, right? That's one of the main relationships when it comes to this industry that we in. You feel me? Why? Because that's kind of the heart of everything. That's like I always tell people, that's like the fuel, the gasoline to the engine or the car. You feel me? It's like you said earlier, y'all making this sound, y'all making this product. When you talking about business, from the business point of view, it's like y'all creating this product from scratch. It's almost like growing a plant or growing a crop or something like that. You were creating this from scratch and fueling everything else. And I tell people all the time, I'm like, bro, to me, a lot of people talk about what a successful artist looks like and is and all this stuff, right? To me, it's like a lot of times I don't ever hear nobody talking about like what they look like financially, not just like, oh, he got a lot of money or she made a lot of money or something like that, but it's like Michael Jackson, for example, right? Michael Jackson fed a lot of people, literally fed a lot of people. You feel me? Michael Jackson created salaries just off his art for for all types of employees for all types of businesses, right? Putting on them shows and whatnot, the Super Bowl, et cetera, right? And not saying it's always being, straight directly. Some of it's being indirect for sure. But it's like your art empowered and employed all these different people, created opportunity, you feel me, for all these different people. So it's like, to me, that's a level of success or a measurement of success. How y'all feel about the artist producer relationship? Since that's like the foundational point. What's y'all experience been, with that, good or bad?
From my position,
Are y'all working with any artists right now,
I'm working with.
or any producers?
I'm working with multiple.
I'm working with yeah, definitely. I got one that I'm working with more now, but I have my set of producers that I know when I know what I want, I know who to go to. Frank's definitely one of them. I know, I'm like, when it comes to this sound, he only gonna supply this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know, like, he's one of the ones that supply this specific sound. So when I want this vibe, I know who to go to. But it's also too, like, I said it a little bit before, but trust is very, very important. With a producer to an artist, with an artist to a producer as well. Because if you trust your producer, when your producer does say like, hey, I know this might not be in your lane, but try this out. In your mind, you could trust like, okay, I know he ain't telling me for no reason. I know it's something that he done heard in me that it's like, I can hear you in this, just try it out. Or I see this wave coming, try it out. You know what I'm saying? And wanting the best out of you and pushing you. when it comes to artists with a producer, it's like, hey, take this out, put this in, or do you mind adding this? Or hey, I just got this idea. It ain't even finished. I just got this idea. Do you think you can build something around this? That takes trust to come to a producer and do that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the best gel when it comes to artists and producer. When you get to that level with an artist and producer,
Yeah.
man, boy,
Yeah.
look at here.
He hit it on the head. Like I say, I'm gonna use Acid for example. Like let's say we work with many producers. Now let's say he's working on this project. This is his go-to producer. I've worked, like in his predicament, I've worked with artists that feel like, oh, my whole project is produced by one person. I don't want to step out and talk to this producer because this producer my main producer may feel this type of way. I don't care. At the end of the day, I want your project to sound good.
Facts.
So Aston got this specific producer he works with. Like he said, he want to reach out to either the other producers he trusts. Like I said, trust is a big thing. Like I said, you can sit there, like in my position, I've did a whole album from scratch. Like I came to your spot. I made you a whole album on the spot. Just say I'm gonna use Aston for example. I pull up on him, we finna vibe. We working on your album now. So I'm making the beat off of your vibe. I know your sound, and at the same time, I'm making what you like, but I'm taking it a whole nother way. But it fits you. When you build that type of relationship with a producer, I know your sound. When you call me, be like, oh, this is what I need. I know what to make. So you might be like, oh, I want this. I'm gonna probably give you 2 to 3 beats and send you those 3. Or if I feel like this the one, I'm gonna just send you that one. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna be like, yeah, this him. This him.
Facts.
Or you come at me, like you say, on my end, he come at me and be like, okay, Mello, this is what I need. Can you do this with this? And then I trust you. I trust you from there.
How long, boy?
Nah, I have to. He would.
Hey. All right, industry producer problems, man.
I'm sorry.
An elevator.
I'm sorry. That happens.
You like that, man.
I'm sorry. That was my manager. That's my manager. I don't know why he calling me on live. I'm on live.
How your relationship with the manager like?
It's great.
Do you recommend producers get managers?
Depend on the situation. Depending on your situation, if you don't feel comfortable,
He on that level, bro.
I'm sorry.
That nigga need a manager. Boy. He on that level.
Yeah, that happens. He
You
talking
got a lot
about
of stuff to manage.
But see, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
talking about
Man,
call him
look here, boy.
ASAP.
But look here, man. I feel like, bro, it'd be funny when people be like, bro, I need a manager, Like, look, listen, man. Y'all two niggas perfect examples. It's like, bro, I done seen bro doing shows across the globe type shit, like international type shit. It's like, niggas like that nigga needs a manager type shit. Like, my nigga Mello type shit. Like I done heard the conversations he done had with like labels and shit, niggas with QC and shit. Like, niggas like that need managers and shit.
Yeah, facts.
If you putting your shit out on SoundCloud and shit, bro, and you just getting like, you know what I'm saying, 30 streams an album every 2 year average type shit, like, bro, you don't need no manager, bro. You just gotta keep on grinding, dog.
You need to figure it out.
You gotta keep on grinding.
Yeah, you just
Man, you need a manager to manage. If you don't got shit you need to manage, don't get a manager, bro.
you just putting out just to put it out.
It is.
Say I do music.
It is. I feel like it also is you definitely want to have something to manage off the rip. Like, I mean, if you ain't got nothing to manage, then what you need a manager for? But also too, your personality plays a big part. I need a manager because of my personality. Like, I'm the type of person, I don't want to deal with certain stuff. So it'd be like, I work better when I can just focus on this. I can handle this, I can dibble and dabble in this, but I know, like, a wise person told me, he was like, hey, when it comes to something that you know, A, you not as good of doing, or you don't do this that well, hire somebody to do it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? If
Facts.
you know somebody can do this for you better, even if you can do it, if you know somebody can do this better, hire somebody to do it. Or get somebody to do it. Get somebody around you to do it that you know that's good at.
I'm glad you said that because a lot of times the issue be financials, bro.
Yeah.
It's like you need a manager for your finances, and I think a lot of artists probably overlook this, but get you a manager for your finances, aka an accountant or at least a bookkeeper, and that's someone that's gonna help you organize your finances. So when you go to the studio, you know how much it's gonna cost. You already got a projection of this and how much you willing to spend. You know how much, from the money that you make, and
What they need.
you might not be seeing your resources. And it's like, all right, I got a couple of revenue or income streams that I could use, you feel me? But I'm not even having these organized, right? So it's like, yeah, I agree. Like,
Yeah, I got all that.
starting with that, yeah, you need to at least have somebody managing your finances so that it's like, look, you're not out here talking about, hey, bro, I need a deal, or hey, bro, I ain't got it. Hey, figure it out. A lot of us are grown, or at least if you making some effort towards that, somebody be more willing to work with you. You feel me? So,
I think it's eating this to my upcoming artists. Like, if you ain't at the level yet where you can afford to hire somebody,
I'm sorry.
look at the people that's
keep it
around you
down
that's
in the
good at
studio.
doing that. You know what I'm saying? We all know that. We know this is a finance guy. He know how to save money. Hey, look, bro. If I bring this to you, you'll help me, like, you know what I'm saying, budget a little bit. This is the operation. You got Shawty over here. It might be your girl. This might be your girl that she's good at just emails, talking, the business talk. Okay, I need you to, like, do my bookings. Do you mind doing that? You know what I'm saying? And, you got to start from where you at sometimes. But I do feel like it's definitely important, and it definitely makes you look more professional when you're dealing with certain levels. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, you coming to labels with just like, what's up, what's good? You know what I'm saying? I don't think you're going to get pretty far. You know, so you got to have somebody that know how to talk that talk. And if you do come like that, they finna be like, oh, you a lick. I'm finna eat you alive, boy. You don't got no professional nothing. Like, I'm finna tell you up. Like, you gotta have that person that like, hey, look, this the front line right here. So before you even get to me, it's a filter. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the managers, man.
Shout out to
Shout out to the managers.
I'm sorry, I had to take that. I had to take that call.
Hey, man, that's the manager.
oh man. All right. So, how y'all dealing with the fallouts? I know for me, I done had a couple of fallouts, right? And it's crazy because one of my original partners, you feel me, with one of my businesses, we had a fallout, and we just cut ties. We just cut ties. I wish him the best. No bad blood afterwards, but it's just like, yeah, we cut ties for the betterment of business, in a sense, I guess. But how do y'all deal with like the fallouts? Like, have y'all ever had any fallouts in this thing, man? Like, I ain't gonna lie, man. Let me say this, man. That boy Kanye, right? Kanye and Jay-Z.
It's your boy.
You feel me? That boy Yeezy been going crazy lately, man. And long story short, it got to a situation where Ye is getting sued by Jay and Beyonce. You feel me? And so it's like,
being sued by Jay-Z and Beyonce is crazy.
Two-part question. Fuck you, man. This,
There it
you
is.
feel me? I
There
just,
it is.
it's something I'm thinking, because I'm like, well, damn.
But the fallouts.
The fallouts, man. Do y'all think that Kanye is tripping, or do you think Jay and Beyonce is tripping trying to sue him? And have y'all ever experienced like any crazy fallout? How y'all deal with that if y'all did?
I feel like Kanye just be trying to go against the odds, man. If you like it, he gonna go against it. That's how I feel Kanye is. Just to be real.
That's a good way to look at that shit, boy.
Like, I'm just saying. That's, I mean, I had to do some thinking, like some study. I'm like, I just realized, bro, Kanye just, if the world is like loving this and going with this wave, he going another way. He gonna be like, nah, this what I'm.
I'm gonna go
this
left.
ain't it.
I'm gonna go left.
Look, Kanye is a great marketer.
But he is.
Yeah.
He
Great
definitely
marketer,
is.
bro.
He
I'm with
definitely
you when
is.
you're right.
For sure.
I'm
He
with you
knows
when you're
what
right.
to say to hit them triggers, boy. He knows. Regardless of how he truly feels, he knows.
He gonna stay known.
Y'all listen to Bully?
I actually
have
took some time to listen to a couple songs off that
I haven't
shit.
had a chance yet.
I didn't know it was out. I ain't gonna hold you, so you just put me on. I have to go check it
Yeah.
out.
That dropped today, didn't it?
Why you ask?
No, it's been a
Because
little
he
minute. Well, I ain't saying a
mentioned
minute.
how good Kanye West is as a marketer,
Yeah.
and like he has been known for that. But you know, sometimes the same thing that'll make you laugh will make you cry. You feel me? And with all the antics and shit like that, I jumped off the Kanye West boat, you know, albums ago, and I'm seeing like all the shit that he do to, you know what I'm saying, bring attention. You know, that nigga needs some medication or something.
Yeah.
A nice talk, a warm hug or something.
If I'm gonna keep it a whole being, I feel like he got a bunch of yes men around him. If I'm being real, like 1000%, he got a bunch of yes men around him. He's very rich, and he's hit that point of where he's kind of built his own circle around him, and they just say, "Yes, sir. Good job, sir. Yes" to everything he say.
We like
and
that.
you need that
That's it.
real one that's gonna be like,
That ain't
"Nah,
it.
fam, you tripping."
That
I
ain't
don't
Yeah,
think.
wait,
I don't
wait.
think you should
Wait,
say
wait,
this.
wait,
I don't
wait,
think you
wait.
should. Maybe this ain't.
Wait. Y'all don't think Ye? Y'all mean to tell y'all think Ye is a lunatic?
Yes.
No, I feel like he no.
Yes.
I'm gonna be real. He's a
Smartly.
genius. He's
out
a
of there.
genius.
Genius.
Lost his
But
marbles.
on that line of genius, insanity is right there. And I don't
Yeah.
think a lot of people realize that when you, as a creator, you know that because you be like, I got a certain type of mind. Like as a creator, I gotta have, I gotta have the time to wind down sometimes.
Yeah.
Because if I don't, I'm liable to flip tables in this mug for no reason. Like I'm liable to just.
But see,
Oh,
the
yeah.
problem is,
And it-
the
and
problem
it's like-
is the man to contradict himself. Like Kanye be making some great points for like 3 minutes, and then at that 4th minute, boy, he'll say some shit that ain't got shit to do with what he said, and then on top of that, it's against the shit he just said. Type
When the
shit.
meds kick in.
Yeah.
The man's kick in.
That's where that trigger. He know, like when I say this, they gon' tune in. I know they ain't gonna listen to
Charleston
nothing else I
White.
just said.
I think Ye does have a small percentage of craziness or something else that we can't quite explain going on.
Wait, who said he dropped the album? Who asked about the album? Who heard it?
I haven't heard it. Yet. I didn't know
I
he
seen
dropped
it, but I ain't had a
I-
chance to listen to it. But I don't.
I heard
also,
3 songs type shit. So I believe that we can all say that niggas is starting to ignore this nigga at this point.
Yeah.
Whether it's
I'll say
good,
this.
whether he right or wrong for ignoring them, niggas is starting to ignore this nigga at this point.
I ain't gonna lie. I say this. Niggas are definitely ignoring the craziness, right? That I agree. There's some in that, but I also believe that like Ye done seen some things that most ain't seen, right? He done been in positions and in rooms that most ain't been in, and I don't think he completely crazy. Now I'm not sitting here saying.
That nigga's batshit cuckoo for both. He's out of there. He's out of there. You're right. He's insane.
I would say this. I would
Gone.
say this. One thing you gotta realize about Ye is he do be way ahead of his time.
Yes.
Do be way like if you think about what Ye was doing way back when
sure.
and what niggas is doing now, it's kind of like, dang.
Now
that's
look,
crazy.
So
we don't condone none of that crazy nonsense, the Nazi stuff,
None of that.
none of that.
None of that.
That's why I'm like, he got some crazy. You can't explain that. But my whole thing is, go ahead, coach.
the nigga started saying some shit by y'all let this white woman take my kids and all this shit. Y'all want her to be. I'm like, bro.
What
chose her, bro.
What that do with us?
Like, you knew she was white when you like. Come on,
You
bro.
knew
What
what you
you
get
talking
yourself
about,
into.
bro?
See the film tape?
Right.
Man,
You
listen.
knew what you
Alright.
get into.
Okay,
Man,
then.
I just try
Okay,
to,
then.
I try to be an advocate for the dog. Yeah, I like the music, man.
Yeah.
Most of the music, it's something that's a little far left for
Far
me,
left,
but
for
it's
sure.
like,
Once he get rich, he leave your ass
Yeah.
for a white.
There you go.
When
He
he-
said it in his own
Listen,
song.
when Ye
That's
had Buddy
crazy.
writing for him, He was gas.
That's why I
He
like
was
on the.
gas. And then
Hold
when
up.
Buddy started writing for him, I could tell.
But Ye had a ghostwriter?
Oh man.
Now I knew that Ye like work and collab with like when he did the thing with Drake and whatnot. But like you putting me on to something right now.
They done had a couple ghostwriters, man.
Okay.
I think
I'm not against it.
Kendrick
but-
wrote All Day. The song All Day. Kendrick
Anybody
wrote
know
that.
Side of the Prince? Do nobody know Side
Yeah,
of the
it's
Prince?
all the shit.
Yeah.
He wrote for Ye? Type shit.
Saying, I'm jazzed them niggas know who Side of the Prince. Go look him up. Check it
Okay. You put me on game, man. Put me on game.
Kanye's a bit open about it in some sense.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
his writing credit to be extensive and shit like
For
that.
sure.
Okay.
But he's an all around like artist. Well, go ahead.
Yeah, no, for real. He's an all around artist.
He's
I think when you
all-around
look at
artist.
Kanye, you shouldn't look at him like just a rapper. You should look at
Facts.
him like as you look at any pop artist.
Facts.
Like Post Malone. If we see somebody on Post Malone credit, we ain't like,
Facts.
dang, buddy
Facts.
wrote that song. Like Post Malone, I don't think you really should deserve the
Yeah.
credit you get.
Yeah.
If you see somebody on Taylor Swift, like all them writers she got, we
Beyonce.
tripping about that.
Facts.
Beyonce, you know what I'm saying?
And
So-
Beyonce,
Y'all
definitely
would-
Beyonce.
Well,
You know, I just feel like that's kind of where you should put Kanye when it comes to that.
Yeah,
you know
facts.
what I'm saying?
Kanye is an all around
He's-
artist. He's not just a rapper. He's an artist for real. You feel me? So it's like that's why I'm like, you know, I was just surprised, but I'm not against it. I'm not saying I'm not showing him nothing like that. I was just like, oh, I ain't know that.
Yeah. Nah, he's a dope writer though. That's why I wanted to get that out. I'm like, y'all should definitely
he
check
wearing
it.
the
But
Dipset chain. The next minute he's saying fuck Jim Jones. I'm like,
All the lights.
Drake wrote all the
He
lights.
said writing credits is Drake, The Dream, Alicia Keys, and Fergie, and others.
a lot of people don't know about the Dream, but the Dream
Yo,
had his
Dream?
hand in a
Yeah,
lot of.
Dream. Dream nice.
Dream got
Song,
some.
boy.
Okay.
The Dream Night,
Yeah.
man. Kendrick had it was some shit going viral about Kendrick talking about, you feel me? He had all these different writers on his thing and whatnot, and I ain't gonna lie, I got into a little back and forth with some of my dogs, you feel me? Because it's like Kendrick, and they cleared it up for me, you feel me? I was wrong. I will admit that on camera. You feel me?
You real,
But-
you real for that.
He admitted this wrong.
When I went and looked back, cause you know at the time I'm probably a little under the influence or something, you feel me? I'm probably not even.
He is the type of way.
But Brad point out, he was like, bro, Mustard, that's his real name. Other boy, that's his real name. He just gave them credit as songwriters because Kendrick just a real one. So I give kudos to Kendrick for that. You feel me? That's some real ass shit. Like when I seen, I was like, no, they had to do some type of songwriting. He ain't gonna give him producer credits and song like that. That's unheard of.
Yeah. I
But
want to
Doc did
piggyback.
that. I give him kudos to that. Like he get 10 from me from that. You
I
feel
want to
me?
piggyback off that. What do y'all feel like is writing credits though? What do y'all feel like deserves writing credits on a song?
To me, it's to the people and the creator's discretion, right? I done been in situations where I could have said I got writer's credits, you feel me? But I didn't take them. And the thing is, it's like, that's something that is, like I said, it's up to the creators at that point, you feel me? Ain't nobody else outside really matters at that point. They can have some influence, but they don't matter. It's up to those creators. So it's like, if you feel like, hey, bro, I deserve some credits, or hey, bro, I want to give you some credits. And you like, hey, bro, I want some credits, or no, bro, you ain't gotta give me no credits, you feel me, or that's cool, whatever, you feel me, it's like, that's how I kind of look at it. I don't never kind of push that, because that's one of the few scenarios in life where it's like, okay, it's kind of a gray area in there.
Yeah.
yeah.
Frank, I'd like to hear your opinion on this.
Credit wise, writer wise, because whether you know it or not, a lot of producers do have input. Like Wes can tell you, he's an artist now, but he was a producer first.
That's hard.
So when making a beat, like let's say we're in the room together, you writing the hook, I might come up with a line. Now I might be like, oh, I want writer's credit, but I only give you a line. You got some people that'll be like, oh, I want my writer's credit, and you just did a line. Versus, I'm finna be in there, I'm finna just help you. Like, okay, but here go a line.
Yeah.
You line, but we good. I did
Try this
I did
sound,
I did
try
the
that
I did the
sound,
production.
you know what I'm saying?
I did the production, but I helped you with the song. So I'm helping you. I'm actually now I went from making. That's the difference between beat maker and producers. Cause I can just be in there because I made the beat. That's the beat maker term.
Right.
Producer wise, I made the beat. Now I'm helping you with the song. So now he's stuck on a line, I might be like, oh, you should say this. So now I'm helping you produce a song. Or you might, oh, let's just do it like this. So you should say it like this. Now I'm producing a song. Now I can get songwriter, but no, as for me, I don't want writer's credit. Like I'm just producing the track.
So let me say this real quick. How do y'all feel about producers, right? Taking on more responsibility like the artists do. Now, I'm not saying all responsibility because obviously the artist, you feel me, you could be a producer and you can put a beat out with multiple artists. As long as y'all okay that bit, it can slide. But as a producer, one thing I peeped, as an engineer, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking from the engineer's point of view right now.
I know where he going with this.
And I'm a producer as well, right? But I feel like producers should take on a little more responsibility, and I'm cool with that. You feel me? Personally, if I'm putting out a song with it, how y'all feel about that, man?
I think we should what do you mean by responsibility?
As far as
Elaborate.
sessions.
Okay,
Now, if you a signed artist, that's obviously different. You feel me?
gotcha.
But indie artists, they keep getting these YouTube beats. Okay, you said work with an artist, right? Or work with a producer.
I put that on the engineer.
Put it on
Now,
the
well, I ain't gonna say.
Ain't no way.
No.
Ain't no way.
Cause
I better get some producer
engineer.
credits like
I engineer too.
Frankenstein said.
I engineer too.
Shout out Frankenstein.
My dog Frankenstein.
That's home team. He from the home.
I do engineer. I don't like it, but I do it. Say that on camera. I engineer. But as a producer, artists that want to work with me, they gonna be like, oh, check my music out. I say this right here. You like as a producer from the standpoint, and it may be different for you because you're an engineer.
Right.
So like if an artist want to work with me, they be like majority be like, oh, check my music out. Working with me, I'm gonna tell you now, I don't care what you've done. Like I want to hear your voice. I want to hear what you can do. Like if you're versatile or whatnot.
Facts.
So if you see me music, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna listen to your beat. If I don't like your beat, I ain't for listen to what you gotta say. But if your voice is unique and different, you ain't rapping about what the average person is rapping about, I'm gonna work with you.
Facts.
But I've had artists be like, send me their music, check me out. I listen to the song and I done heard like 6 different artists on that same beat. That's why I talk about YouTube and I be like, do business. Cause you might come to me and be like, oh, can you make something like this right here? I listen to the beat and I done heard Wes on that same beat from YouTube. He's not a YouTube rapper no more.
Okay, congratulations. That boy done graduated. You feel me?
He didn't graduate out of there.
Yeah.
But before then, like I said, I done heard songs, people rap over the same beat he rapped over from YouTube. So it's like, your song might be hot, his song might be hot, but whose song am I gonna blow up first? Okay. And then you gotta look at it, who paid for the beat? That's what it's gonna come down to, because you might be like, this song is hot. The label might be like, oh, this song would do. They're gonna be like, well, Wes, did you pay for the beat? And you might be like, no. Then the actual producer could be like, oh, well, it was $250 online, but you with a label, so I want a meal. You have to pay it.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have to pay it because it's not gonna sound the same on a different beat. So when you come to me, I'm listening to your music. Like you might have a unique voice, but I'm hearing the same song, the same beat from everybody else, and I'm looking at you like, I don't know. I mean, because you done did that, so now I'm looking at you like, well, I can hear you on this. This is me talking to myself. I can hear you on this beat, and I'm not going to charge you the full amount, just this right here, just to get you on my beat, because I know this will fit you. But I might send it to you. You might be like, oh, nah, that ain't it right there. I'm looking for something like this right here. Now you done missed out. Because now you're going to hear another nigga on the same beat killing it, then you're gonna be like, oh dang, I missed out.
And then be calling you, blowing your phone up, talking
Now,
about,
and
bro.
they're like, oh, bro, oh, that one beat that you sent, and they're like, no, you missed out.
Bruh, it's crazy because
Like Ashton said it before, trust the producer. If the
Trust
producer,
the producer, bro. Say it again.
if the producer come at you with a sound just off of your voice, and I be like I'm rapping, you sent me a song, I'm listening to I'm rapping your verse. Now I'm rapping how you rapping on the beat that I'm finna send you. If I be like, oh, just try it. K-Billy, for example, a lot of the beats we put out on that Step Brothers project, the average person, like the other people I done shot that beats off to, heard those same beats. Now they fucking with his project because, oh, this song, this song. You don't even know them same beats you telling me that you like. I sent them to you.
you already got me an email.
And shout out to y'all, cause that's a tough project too, by the way.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hey man, definitely, you feel me? Step Brothers, you feel me?
Yeah.
But
Got some more coming out the way, you know what I'm saying? Some more really good projects, you know what I'm saying?
yes, sir.
Here for it.
Real quick before we wrap this thing up, man. The family,
I'm gonna
business,
ask him go first.
work life.
Cause he got the wife.
You feel
He got the
me?
wife. He gonna
How
go
does,
first.
you feel me? Hey man, look.
He gonna go first. He got the
Cause
wife.
this is the thing, right? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Keep it P at all times. Keep it player at all times, man. Keep it player at all times. But you get to a point where you graduate. You feel me? And I can't do nothing but salute. Man, you feel me? Honor, all that good stuff, you feel me? My fellow brethren who graduate, you feel me? I think having a family, including a wife, or however you want to go, you know, I ain't against however y'all want to move out here. But
Whatever you call them.
wife and kids,
Whatever
man,
you call
wanna have
your
that family,
significant other.
you feel me, that village. It's a beautiful thing, you feel me? I haven't reached that point yet, but couple my, you feel me, my peers, my fellow dogs, my brethren, they have reached that point, and as artists as well. For me, that's been something that I always kind of wonder. And Icewear Vezel, they say he was married as well. There's a couple other artists that's married. Snoop Dogg, he been married this whole time. One thing I've always kind of questioned, you know, and, especially in these times, is how do you do it? How do you juggle that work life? You feel me? Like, how you juggle it, bro? How you keep they say, happy wife,
Happy life?
happy life.
It's cap, but look.
Nah, facts. Shit around. That's all it is.
It sound good. But I got you though. I got you.
You feel me? How y'all deal with that, man? How y'all juggle that, man? How y'all keep the balance?
It's business.
It's not hard. It's not hard.
You married too, bro?
Nah, I ain't married, but you feel me? I'm in a
You got
relationship.
okay,
I
yes
got-
sir.
I got kids and stuff, but
Yes sir.
it ain't hard, bro. As long as you feel me, you straightforward about your relationship and business and know how to separate the two, and you know
You hit it on the head.
you
You
be
hit it on
good.
the head.
I might need a shot for this.
Like, you
Put
be
me
good.
on game,
You
man.
gotta-
Coach
you
me
I ain't
right
gonna
now.
lie.
As long as you keep it 100 from the
'Cause he-
beginning, like they know
Don't do it like
what
that,
it
yeah.
is. Like you know what the lifestyle is that I'm, you know what I'm saying, what I'm working towards. You know what I'm, hustling for. So be aware.
Yeah.
Don't harass me about it. Just be aware.
Facts.
It's business.
Facts.
It's nothing personal. It's business.
Speaking on that, I'm gonna be brief because I ain't gonna be in this topic long. I'm gonna use Beach for example.
Yeah.
His significant other is on him like, oh, he needs to do this and that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Aston said, that's a great thing.
Yeah.
If she on you about what you do, she know what you can do. That's a great thing. That means she sees something in you. You might be at a point like it ain't working for me right now. I'm gonna just do this right here. But if your significant other be like, hey, you need to get back and do this, then the third,
Get your ass in the studio.
she sees something.
Type shit.
She sees something.
Like, yo.
That's how it be for real.
So in my predicament, I got 3 little people. So on my end, I gotta be like, I'm making sure I feed them.
Yeah.
Like they come before me. So if I be like, oh, this is what I want right here, it's not for me, it's for them. So once they taken care of, anything else is for me.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, I'm in the single boat, so I'm speaking on for my behalf. Now you you guys got significant others. It hit different. So when your significant other be like, you need to do this, you need to get on your shit.
Yeah.
That's a great thing.
That's real.
Right.
Yeah, think about whatever type of significant other you got, and like you handle your business at home, cause you don't take care of home.
Yo.
You can't roam.
Come on.
You can't wrong.
Yep.
You
Home
can't
come
wrong.
first. Home play first.
You can get them the heads up, cause you are who you are. You about to do what you gonna do. So as long as you got to give them the heads up, you should be good.
Yeah.
And then
So
long
it is like business in the relationship.
and long as your significant other can understand, like, okay, yeah, we're men.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to deal with females at some point in time. Whether if she raps or sings, like I might want to deal with this female because she sings. So I have to do business with her.
Yeah.
That's where the trust comes in. Man.
That understanding too, that's all you need really.
Right.
Understanding.
Yeah.
What
Right.
they said, what I need from you is understanding.
Type shit.
Okay.
Hey,
Come on,
Shit.
man. they told you what they want.
Okay.
So
I
your
would even say
significant,
respect too.
Yeah,
No, go ahead.
yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm about to say if your significant other understand like the type of business that you do or like the type of like entertainment or surroundings that you be in, it's like she'll support it 100%. Now you can't do no wild shit. Like you gotta have the trust. You can't go outside, of course. Like you gotta
Right.
business is
Of course,
business.
of course.
But it's like shit. For instance, my lady, she's into music. Like she's a music head like me, and then she's into like her job. She literally get paid to do social media work type shit. So it's like she understand the lifestyle that I indulge in when it comes to music and shit, or the shit I gotta do. So it's like as long as that level of understanding is there, it's always gonna be Gucci.
Hey, nah, but he just said.
That's a stable
What he
relationship.
just said.
That's
like,
basic.
Like shout out to mine type shit. She
Yes,
knows
sir.
that.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You got
sir.
little ones and all, like 2 little ones. So it's like you gotta have that balance, bruh. Like
Man, look, okay. Y'all better pick that up. Like I'm telling you, he dropped that for y'all right there.
So
That was
let
it,
me ask
yeah.
y'all this, man. How important do you think in maybe it's not important. Maybe it's just, hey, this is what I'm dealing with, this is the situation I'm in, I'm gonna make it work. But do you think having a significant other is important? Does that help y'all along y'all journey, or do y'all think y'all would have went further without them?
For some men.
yeah.
There you go.
Exactly. It
There you
depends.
go.
It depends
Some
on
men, they prefer that
Yeah.
it can be a distraction, and some men look at it as it may be good as a motivator. Like they could be their motivation, like to move up, to level up, to boss up, to do bigger and better things.
Yeah.
That person might be onto something. That might be your best friend. You never know who that person could be. And she might be like, oh, I see you here, I see you there, you can do this, you got this, you know what I'm saying? She sees something and wants, you know what I'm saying? Why not?
Facts.
You never know.
Yeah, I think I would say it like this. It depends on the type of man you is. But I will say this: you gotta be a strong-minded man to be in this mug and single and not. I feel like everybody needs somebody, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs that.
At some point.
Come on, everybody needs it. So it's like unless you just got that type of mentality, like I can do this and I don't really need that support system. Hey, to the few ones that's out there, and to the ones that act like it, I'm gonna check your bank statement. I guarantee it's gonna tell me different.
Hey, coach, what you say? What you say?
I know it, dog.
These
Look,
niggas is broke.
I'm married and I got dogs that, you know what I'm saying, and I be like, sheesh, boy, y'all act like y'all not in a relationship, but y'all paying for a lot of. Never mind. Anyways, but
There you go.
Oh, they tricky. They tricky.
There you go.
All my ones that's like, you know what I'm saying, you need that support system. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know
Ain't
what I'm
nothing
saying?
wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
Quick
And I-
question.
Yeah.
How much do y'all significant others help y'all in y'all careers?
A lot.
A lot.
Boy, look
A
here, boy.
lot. A lot.
Bruh.
Just speaking on past relationships that
Social media.
that understood.
Come on.
She done put me on shit I ain't. Bruh.
Yeah.
In my past relationships,
Shout out
that
to wifey.
that
Shout out to
understood
wifey,
understood what I do.
Shout out to wife.
Shout out to wifey. My bad, Frank, man.
Nah,
The
because
wifey
I
the
can
two, man.
race it because my past relationships they understood what I did.
Yeah.
So they was like, oh, like if they see me in a mode or in a certain slump or something like that, they'll be like, oh, you need to do this, you do that, and they help promote. So like if she's willing to do that, that's good. Like somebody that she understands.
So,
No, that's it.
Real quick, and I will say how you said you gotta be a strong-minded motherfucker. As far as like for the women, like they definitely gotta be confident, strong-minded, like not insecure, secure in their shit because it's like in the entertainment, the music industry, bruh, the ratio of women to men is just like it's crazy.
And right now,
in the world, in
world,
general.
type shit.
Facts.
What advice, real quick before we wrap this thing up, what advice would y'all give to an up and coming indie artist, you know, male or female, dealing with the the opposite side, whatever, you know, whoever their significant others is. What advice would you give to them, and what advice would you give to someone seeking some that's, you know, dealing with someone that's in the music industry or a rapper or artist or, you know, anything like that?
I start with the single. For the single rappers out here, hey bro, focus on yourself, my guy. Build yourself up. Real
Facts.
out here. I done heard a story. I may not have physically been, but I know what's going on. Hey, it's real out here. Focus on yourself. Build yourself up because you're gonna attract what you are. And I don't think a lot of people realize that. You attract what you are. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so when you keep getting in these type of relationships, sometimes it take that self-check of like, okay, why am I attracting these type of females? Oh, okay. Then you start, you begin to work on yourself. And then you can attract the female that you want to have in your life. To everybody that's in a relationship, my independent artist is coming up and you in a relationship, you trying to figure out how to make this work. You know what I'm saying? Build that understanding, like B said. Y'all gotta have an understanding because if not, y'all gonna keep
Clashing. Yep.
It'll never work out.
that. Understand, like, listen, this is what I do. This is what come with it. This is what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got one that's not in the industry. And that's,
I ain't gonna lie, boy. Boy, I hate to say it, but boy, that shit is dumb. Boy, that shit down there impossible.
No.
I'm praying for you. But if you got somebody that has that understanding, I would definitely say make sure you got boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all respect each other to know, like, cause I say like being in this thing for a couple years, you never stop learning the person. You know what I'm saying? That continues. You know what I'm saying? So continue to learn your partner. Continue to know, okay, this who you is now. This who I am now. Let's make sure we got our boundaries straight. And like even me and wife, we'll butt heads, like, because when it comes down to it, we are almost the same person in a sense. Where it comes to like, if we feel disrespected, we going 1,000%. Like we both like,
Understanding though, that's that understanding.
yeah, and that's the understand. We had to understand about. We had to learn that about each other. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I get it now. I know why you feel the way you feel because I'm like that too.
Similar,
So before we get to 1,000, let's at 10. If we feel ourselves kind of inching, let's talk. Let's have a conversation and see what the real root of the problem is.
Hey man, without going into too much detail, you ever got to 1,000?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Listen, y'all see what we are now. Y'all gotta remember, we just celebrated our 10th anniversary. This is 10 years in the game.
It's a beautiful thing.
Me and two totally different people. Like when we first, like, man, my cousins know. Everybody that's like from where I'm from, my cousins they used to be around, they know, and that's why they clap so hard because they like, boy, I know what y'all do, boy.
When you hit that 10,
What about you, coach?
shit, advice, I would say, for the single, like, hey man, like bro said, focus on yourself, king. But nah, like, just shit gonna come to you on some single shit. Don't just go out looking for shit, fucking your life up. Shit gonna come to you.
Definitely.
If you try to find some shit, find somebody that understand the music industry, or just like somewhat aligned with entertainment.
I'm gonna speak on the single people
type shit.
I'm gonna speak on the single because I was in both boats.
But if you in a relationship type shit, man, listen, bruh, keep the happiness, keep the peace, dog. Like, you gotta balance that shit. Sometimes wifey ain't gonna feel down. You gotta do some shit to pick her back up. Like,
Yeah,
keep that
yeah.
spark going. Like,
Keep
keep
it
the love
interesting.
loving.
The same,
interesting.
the same level she push you at, push her at the same.
Tight shit. Oh yeah, that support system gotta be equal.
Yeah, real.
Gotta be reciprocal.
Hey man, you feel me? Let the love, man, and hey man,
Do it for the
keep
kids.
on loving. Do it for the kids, especially if you got the kids, man. Everything
You
you
got
do should
the
be
good
for the
people.
kids. Damn near, you feel me? But you feel me? This is Studio Talks episode 8. You feel me? You in here with your boy RD and the gang. You feel me, man? Till next time. Yes, sir.